Hello and good morning, guys. Welcome back here. It is, what time is it? It's 8:59, so pretty much 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday and March 3rd. I almost said 4th. So we are, excitingly enough, back in action here in, a new month. High hopes. Actually, my hopes aren't really that high. Like last year, April was super slow and May was super slow. End of May, it was kind of coming together a little bit. So I don't know. Like calm and collected. We'll see. I'm hoping it's gonna get better, but you know, you just never really know. Um, One second, I gotta mute this. There we go. All right, so today, again, looking a little bit light out there. That's fine. I'm not surprised. We did have a gapper over 50% for a little bit, BTX, and I was like, okay, that's exciting. But I'm not gonna lie, the second I looked at the chart and the price action, I was kind of instantly discouraged. Very light pre-market volume. It's been a bit of a multi-day runner. I'm not crazy about buying multi-day runners after they've kind of gone exponential. I mean, it was at $1.88 just a few months back, and then it hit 60, and pre-market it was at 90.99. So big exponential move there. To me, I think you're risking this ticker getting halted in terms of pending news, maybe an offering or something like that. It looks like there's been some sort of reverse splits on this one in the past based on its price action, but yeah, I would be careful here. It looks like there's definitely dilution going on, so I don't know. BTX, I'm not crazy about it, but we'll see. You got to trade the price action available, and right now it's kind of slim picking, so we'll see. AIH looks kind of interesting. Chinese medical care facility, 3 million float, 152 million market cap. That's kind of high. But, it's in the realm of options. RHE, another one, USA medical care facility. Just like AIH, 2 million float, 9 million market cap. 20% gapping pre-market. It's okay. The problem with RHE is literally they had an 8K come out, which is basically when the the company discloses some news, and it looks like they were asked why their company is up 100%, and they had no idea. So that's not ideal. So this could be just a pump and dump, but that's totally fine. It's nothing wrong with trading a pump and dump. You just got to realize it's a pump and dump, and get aggressive and take your profits quickly. I mean, these are not swing trade opportunities in my eyes. These are very quick day trades. OCGN, this one's popping a little bit as well. It's it's been on a kind of a multi-week streak, hitting a high of 1465. I actually did end up trading this one. Right here, I was looking for a pullback and then a continuation. Not a full new breakout, but I was thinking we'd at least maybe get a move to 1450. We got, I sold at 1443. I'm up $30 on this ticker with my small little trade there. It's nothing really to talk about, but yeah, slim pickings today, guys. Honestly, OCGN might be one of the nicest ones just because it actually has volume. Almost all the other tickers today are totally dried up. So I'm thinking we're going to get probably some action here coming up at the open in terms of maybe some new tickers coming in, because everything we're looking at right now isn't really even worth talking about to some extent. So yeah. Sean says he did the same thing on OCGN. That's funny. Yeah, OCGN, there was a good little front side opportunity. I would argue here and here, and then maybe leading up to this, but I actually missed this. I was not looking at OCGN in this area. I don't know what I was doing. I was probably looking at a different ticker, but when I was scrolling through the tickers, I saw this move here, and I was like, okay, this might pull back and at least have a bounce like this one. I mean, that was like a 2%, a little north of 2% move, but we didn't get it, so closed right away. The second, the momentum, or Momo, as we say, was a little bit light. SONN being called out. Yeah. Volume's also very light. Shaky pre-market. But you just never know. Like sometimes we've been seeing a lot of tickers lately not doing much pre-market and then exploding, having a good front side move. So I think it pays to be vigilant and keep your eyes out and try to find these tickers that might actually be good. So to kind of elaborate on that, let's go ahead and I just ate so much. I'm like about to pop. I feel it. SONN, let's pull it up here. Pre-market, it's not really up too much, 8-9%. That's why it's not on my scanner. Trading higher after the company announced a license agreement with New Life Therapeutics. $35 million market cap, 15 million float. Yeah, I mean, good call out for sure. I think this one, maybe we'll see a little bit more action on this one. Maybe right now it's not going to do too much, but who knows, maybe into the open or maybe even at like 10 o'clock, it's randomly going to rally. That's what we've been seeing a lot lately. So I need to kind of pivot a bit more. Usually I'm not so crazy about that, pivoting to a new ticker. I haven't followed. I've never been too great at it, but lately it seems to actually almost be the best thing. So wait for a ticker to start on the front side and then get aggressive. Oftentimes, using the TOS scanner, I'm a little bit late to the party because this thing only updates every 5 minutes or so. And yeah, I mean, it's a free scanner after all, but most of the time for my strategy, it's plenty. Word, Alfie. Gives us a little bit more time to dive through some of the news. Thinking if there's anything on NPR I wanted to share, not really. Verizon looking to sell Yahoo and AOL for $5 billion. They're looking to sell it to a private equity firm. Researchers are a little bit less optimistic right now about herd immunity because the rate of COVID vaccinations have slowed down quite substantially in the US. If you just come down here, you can really kind of see it starting to kind of pivot out. Even in Israel, which was leading the race really with vaccinations, they've also pivoted or bottomed out here a little bit. You can see they went all the way to about 55, and then they really capped off pretty hard. So now it looks like they're almost over 60%, but it's kind of that, that last 40% that seems extremely hesitant. So it looks like, there's going to be a lot of supply probably for the vaccines. So other countries that maybe had a harder time getting access to vaccines are able to catch up much quicker. You can see Germany, for example, really not slowing down too much. Here, getting close to 30%. But if we actually go back to Israel for a second, you can see the cases. Actually, where's the case? This chart for the cases. Cases, vaccinations. I'm not sure where the chart went. Anyway, the once they reached about 40%, it did drop off quite significantly, and then 50% and so on. Sure, daily change. OCGN, guys, popping up here. Let's actually pull it up. I want to kind of take advantage of any movement, honestly. I just, I don't know how much opportunity we're going to get today. So anytime I see some opportunity, I kind of want to jump on it. A little bit of divergence there with the volume. New high, but lower volume. Michael, not hating on anyone, just kind of trying to find trends in the statistics, just kind of reading the news, making sure we're all aware of what's going on before we start the trading day. Nice little pop there in volume, actually, coming back here. Yeah, no worries, Michael. And yeah, Alfie, I think that's going to be good fun to watch Saturday Night Live with Elon Musk coming up. There's definitely going to be something crypto related, I would assume, but yeah, we'll see. I'll keep an eye on OCGN. Does look like there could be a potential setup here. We have pretty decent support around 1430 here temporarily, so. Yeah, I gotta say, Dogecoin's quite impressive. I was not expecting it to hold the highs like it did, but I'm not buying, and I also don't own any. For me, it's just kind of fun to watch. Man, there's been some really good afternoon runners lately. I feel like more so than the market open, which is quite unusual, but it seems to be the current trend. So if anyone here has more time in the afternoons, I would probably, if I were you, I'd be looking at the market close for sure. For me personally, on my current time zone, it's just not ideal, and I don't mind missing them, but that's really where the action is, and sometimes even clean moves. It's just never guaranteed, and I feel like waiting around for me personally would probably just drive me insane, and I'd probably end up missing moves, and then I end up missing personal stuff, and then I think I would just get it too emotional. So for me personally, it's not worth it. Joint session of Congress is still here, one of the top stories. A lot of sports in the news. Boxer Felix Verdejo charged in killing pregnant woman. Here's a little bit of some interesting stuff coming out with Morning Brew. Last week was the, you can see here on several different news sources as well, Warren Buffett making a few headlines here. They had their shareholder meeting, and there's a few highlights here that Morning Brew kind of talked about a little bit. Charlie Munger, obviously, famous for, or notorious for being anti-crypto. Definitely didn't hold back during the shareholder meeting. Also, Buffett really, being a little bit negative towards the whole Robinhood issue. And then, but nothing here I would say is unexpected. I think with all these two areas, we kind of know that they're anti-Bitcoin, anti-crypto, and obviously they don't really believe in trading. However, here this is something I found quite interesting, and I think could be a big pivot towards things like Berkshire Hathaway. So SPACs, it's a killer, Buffett said about the rise of special purpose acquisition corps. Buffett said SPACs have made it even harder for Berkshire to strike a deal at an attractive price. Frankly, we're not competitive with that. It won't go on forever. I'm not totally sure what he refers to as it won't go on forever. Maybe he's referring to, the SEC investigations into SPACs, saying maybe SPACs won't go on forever. Or maybe he's talking about, their ability to strike attractive deals won't go on forever. I don't know. It's hard to say. This is also kind of, this is pretty big news, I thought, here. Over 100 U.S. colleges and universities will require students to be vaccinated against COVID-19. That's pretty insane. It's a bit like the travel vaccine pass. Here, can they do that? Universities, like some employers are allowed to require immunizations. But this is a big but, because the 3 U.S. vaccines were all given emergency use authorization by the FDA. This is something we see all the time from the FDA, especially trading small caps, as opposed to full approval. There is no legal precedent on whether they can be mandated. Bottom line, university officials want to make this a COVID-free semester, which I don't blame them. If I was, a freshman or sophomore in college, I would be probably more for this, in general, because, you kind of want to live your college life a little bit. If I was a junior, senior, heck, you're usually pretty busy with other things, from internships to just, life, that you don't really care so much sometimes about the, college experience. But, I think that's, it's an interesting thing here for sure. KPIs, this is kind of ridiculous, but I thought it was kind of funny. Pants with buttons and zippers, so think like jeans, are now outselling pants with drawstrings or elastic waistbands. Think, your jogging pants, according to the Wall Street Journal. So basically what they're saying is people are, looking to go out more. They're getting more outside clothes as opposed to, sitting at home lounging kind of clothes. So it's kind of a funny little thing. I don't know how much credibility you could put behind that, but, I thought it'd be worth highlighting here for a second. April jobs report will drop Friday. First Friday of every month is always the jobs report, so nothing new, but thought, might as well highlight it. We got a lot of earnings coming out. We're still in the middle of earnings season. So, check out the earnings calendar on NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange. See if your guys' company's on there. Wednesday, Cinco de Mayo, and Mother's Day is next Sunday. So, keep that in mind, guys. Pretty much everything I wanted to recap there. I was reading this article on lumber prices, but I have yet to go through it fully, so I can't really recap that one. But I'm sure everyone here is aware that lumber prices they're pretty much parabolic, and they look like just one straight line to the upside. Man, I wish I was about to trade OCGN, but it really dried up right in front of our eyes. So unfortunately not. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow at noon, we're going to be doing the April recap and May forecast. So stay tuned for that one. It's going to be at noon. We're going to stream it at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So I will see you guys after the stream tomorrow for a second stream, which will be a little shorter, and we'll include a little bit more Q&A session. Roshan says, yeah, all freshman students at my college had to live at home since dorms were closed. Yeah, honestly, that sounds horrible. Like, if you're going to pay college tuition, which is, unhealthy, expensive, and way too expensive, then you're at least gonna want like some of the student life. And I feel bad for all college kids and like high schoolers. Like I feel like that sucks. Those were good times that I don't know, it would suck to do all that virtual stuff, to be honest. You got your whole life for Zoom meetings. Like, don't want to do that in high school and college. Yeah, I think all from universities to corporations. I think coronavirus was a huge wake up call, a little bit towards business models and just how things are going to be going forward. Alfie, what's going on? IPO date is tomorrow. Is there a ticker being called out? Taking organic chem at home would suck. Yeah, TMC would be so stressful. All right, we got another 8.5 minutes here. I'll be right back, and then we'll get ready here for the market open. Ouch. OCGN doing the famous pre-market open dip. Roshan, let us know if you got any inside tips on them selling AOL and Yahoo. Spinning them off. BTX here up 45%. A little bit of a strong move. Not crazy about this one, as you guys know. What I'm thinking, honestly, is if I was BTX, and obviously I don't really know what's going on internally in this company, but if I was this company and my stock price was pretty much at all-time highs, I would be kind of tempted to do an offering, especially if we needed cash. So I don't know. This ticker is well more than 10x. We're talking like 50x, and that's a huge move. 2 million shares outstanding, 1.4 billion market cap. They acquired mRNA technology platform, developed genetically edited cells to treat multiple cancers, blood, and other disorders. That news came out on April 29th. Got yours, Sean. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty certain I'm not going to really trade much at the open. I'll keep an eye out. Maybe there'll be something popping up, but for me, I'm going to be pretty pause off here. RHE could be an opportunity. I'm just going to be following kind of the open, just checking out the different tickers, and trying to keep an open mind, and yeah, we'll see. Oh God, Roshan. I don't know if that's the perfect answer for a software engineering internship, but hey, as long as you're honest and enthusiastic, I'm sure it's fine. OCGN making a little bit of a move down for a continuation. Yeah, Colby, they're like, he's gonna, who knows, doing some sort of offering. I got OCGN on my second chart, and then I'll have BTX and kind of switching around on my the main screen with you guys. BTX, our lead gapper here, but I don't really think it's the nicest ticker, so all right, guys, good luck, everyone. Time of force today. go. RHE ripping up pretty nicely here. 6% almost. BTX, I'm so unenthusiastic about potentially wanting to trade this one. OCGN. Looking a little bit risky. %5 move on OCGN. Can't really complain with that. Watching OCGN for possible entry here, pulling back right now. BTX also making a decent little holding this high. RHE, huge move there, big volume, 2 million float. RHE might get halted here. RHE halted. It's going to open up at 36.33. Okay, RHE, boom. There's the power we were waiting for one of these tickers to start performing. It was hard to say which one, but nice move there. 2 million float. USA Medical Care Facilities Company. Again, the problem with this company is it doesn't have a catalyst, and there was a recent 8K that came out where the company literally said it does not know why the price has gone up. So it's not exactly a ticker that you want to be chasing these levels, but you know, people are trading it. Sometimes that's the only thing that's important if you're day trading. So we'll be keeping an eye on this one for sure. Next level from here is about 10.5 and then 12. So let's see how this one goes. OCGN pulling back here. Could be a good little dip trade. Small size at 25 on OCGN. Small entry. Average down just a tad. Momentum wasn't there. I wasn't super convinced about it, but I did realize that my open was not there. So I don't know. I think I had a scratch on that one. I'm not really sure. I made $2 actually, so it was a scratch no matter what. But shaky. BTX, really shaky this ticker here. I mean, you know, quick move to the upside, then instantly getting whacked back down. OCGN actually held up at 1.7%. I had a scratch on it, is what it is. AHT had a bit of a sell-off here, but strong bounce again. Red to green move looks like it's lining up. OCGN moving back up. Good to see that. Looks like I sold a little sold a little bit too early. Uh-oh, BTX halted to the downside. Watch out there. No big surprise on a ticker that ran this much up. Is up over 50x from, you know, the lows a few months back. 2 million shares outstanding. I mean, this is a volatile ticker. OCGN pulling back. HT, look at this red to green move. Really solid on that one. AHT is a RHE. I don't remember the last time we traded a RHE. Whoops. $250 market cap, kind of on the high side. 101 float, also very much on the high side. Looks like it might be a Reddit play here. Let me quickly see if we could find a little bit more catalyst. Trading higher on Friday. It looks like it was mentioned potentially on Reddit here. The only thing I know is there's some action behind it. Possible upside till about 4 before major resistance comes in. 323 was pre-market highs. Clove being called out, and SONN from Infinity Master surpassing pre-market highs. Good call out there. It's always a good thing to watch. OCGN having a nice little bounce. RHE's opening up. I don't think I'm going to trade RHE myself because it's lacking that catalyst, but it's doing its thing. AHT, guys, solid front side move. That's the one I'm watching right now on my second screen. I also want to be watching RHE a little bit longer. Long AHT at 25. Very small size right now. That first leg was about 6%. We're right around 4% right now. I'm going to take some profits off the table here with a look to trade this one again. That was a very small size. I only went long with about 2,000 shares, about 6K size. Usually, full size is about $20,000. So that was, less than a third of my average position size there. OCGN had a huge pop back to the upside there. You. Watching HT and I'm watching OCGN. markets are all slightly green. Long AHT at 22. Potential for taking profits in a rebuy or seeing if we could run past the former highs. Did kind of keep watching OCG on the second screen. Watching OCGN. Possible taking profits here on AHT. But it looks like some momentum is building up here. All right, took profits there. Checking out OCGN. AHT making that nice breakout there at 33. Trying to watch two tickers right now. Sometimes it messes me up a little bit. Watching still AHT. OCGN had a great pullback there. Congrats to anyone that got it. Fair enough, Aaron. We'll just make the margin account all the sweeter. Nice breakout there on AHT. Good little front side moves. I can't complain. We definitely cannot complain about this action we're seeing here. $15, big time resistance on OCGN. RHE, guys, this one had a perfect pullback and a massive rip. Big congrats to anyone that nailed that one. To be honest, I was a little bit nervous trading it because of the lack of catalyst. So really good stuff if you got it, but it wasn't for me. Ended up being a really good play though. It's going to open up around 45, so should see it open up very soon. I'm watching AHT right now again. Big buyers there at 326 and 327 on AHT. I want to watch RHE though open with you guys here in like 20 seconds. OCGN continuing that march, trying to break past 15. There goes the open on RHE. Wow, what a freaking crazy ticker, huh? Woo-wee! I love seeing some of this action today. I mean, pre-market was a snooze fest, but now we're seeing a little bit more setups. Some of the classics. $9.47 here. RHE halted again. Congrats to anyone really jumping in on this one. Oh no, Rushan. Sorry to hear that, man. Dang, that's an aggressive trade, Sean, but congrats, man. $1 share almost? Sheesh. Slayed that beast. Good for you. That's about a 30% run it's had since that last pullback, which really ended up being picture perfect. We could have jumped in on it, but I was pretty skeptical of this ticker. But, you know, how it moved Friday evening was just really impressive. Oftentimes holding the highs really, really well. Long AHT. Unfortunately, this ticker doesn't move as quick as you kind of hope for. Taking some profits off the table on AHT on that move higher, just closed roughly at 27. Looks like a nice quick move to, wow, I was not expecting such a strong move back above the 9 EMA, but our AHT is definitely in play. It's a little bit more of a slow one. I mean, a perfect breakout here gives you only 4%. So it's definitely on the slow end. Look at this thing crawling up here still. Put a limit order there just in case we get a pullback possibility. OCGN could be setting up a play, trying to break back above 15. I'll put an alert here if we do break above 15. AHT did just pull back quite strong. 27 holding up though. RHE is about to open up here in 10 seconds. Let's watch it. Ooh, AHT just had another big old pop to the upside. New high of day on AHT. RHE new just rallying here so hard. All-time high on this one was 1577 in the last few months. The moves on this one are so powerful. Nice, Bo Jackson. There we go. Make sure to post a picture of that in the wall of glory. Is it right? In the Discord channel. Heck yeah, man! Big congrats. That's some smooth sailing right there. Big congrats, man. I'm taking the backseat a little bit more today. AHT all-time highs. RHE halted on the downside. So let's see what happens here. Well, not all-time highs, sorry, but daily highs right here, trying to break into the 3.5s. Still watching AHT, kind of chasing this one up a little bit. OCGN had a pretty serious flush. Heck yeah, Bo Jackson. Definitely check it out. $9.52 right now. I think we might see a move into the 40s, getting close to 50s on AHT. I'm not sure if it's going to happen in this minute or next minute, but there could be some sort of setup popping up here on AHT. So I'm just kind of watching it. $36 holding for now. Order at 35. Long at 35. I'm looking for a move into the 40s. This is a pullback right now. Long, one more size. At 34. Five-minute chart is definitely high. Buyers back here, taking some profits there. Taking some more profits. I was Too chicken to hold into the 40s, I suppose. There it goes, 340. Come on, chip away. Boom, perfect. I'm so not used to these kind of moves anymore. It's so good to see that. Heck yeah, that's what I love. All right. I honestly don't feel bad at all for selling too early. I'm so happy we're seeing some of these breakouts. There, nice move to the 343s. Congrats to anyone that got that move a little bit longer than me. Sweet stuff. FAMI. I'm not sure. Not really too interested. That was a big volume on AHT, which makes it me think that it's still worth watching here. Thanks, Scott. Nice, nice, man. Really good move. Yeah, Michael, you called that. Really just inches up towards it and then just drops like a rock. HT could be a good scalp opportunity right now. I think the 5 minutes a little bit extended, making me a little bit shaky on how I want to go about AHT. Congrats to everyone that nailed that last move, though. I sold, I think, probably too early on almost every move, but last week I held sometimes a little bit too long on every move, and it cost me every time. So it is what it is. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, and I really don't regret anything. It's so nice seeing a little bit more action. I mean, AHT since the open has been extremely tradable. Good breakouts, decent pullbacks, some are a little extended, but overall really, really clean moves on AHT, which is just so nice to see. Yeah, Aaron, I feel you, man. That was some pretty good fun today. Don't forget to drop a like, guys, if you enjoy the content, having fun here. And again, put it in your calendar. Tomorrow we are doing the April recap and May forecast at noon Eastern Standard Time. So at 12, we're going to be jumping in for a second stream after the live stream, the Market Open live stream. So I'll see you guys there for that. And yeah. I might go ahead and wrap up the morning trading session. Again, if I do any more trading after the stream, you guys will know. I will always write in the Discord if I am doing some afternoon trading. Let you guys know what I'm watching. I think AHT is going to be worth watching for a while. I think right now it's going to have a pullback, and then we might start seeing some VWAP bounces, maybe. And then we're going to maybe move back up again into the highs and see if we can break this 343 zone. And if we do, maybe we're going to get a move to 4. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I mean, right now, this is just, the second bigger day here. So we had a big day, 30-40%. We had some consolidation. We had a second breakout day, and now we're really moving up higher. So I like the action on AHT for sure, and I think it could be a late morning, midday play. So if you guys do keep trading it, definitely check out the Discord and let us know. So that pretty much wraps up my trading day here. I am up $553 for the morning open session. Again, I don't know if I'm going to keep trading at this point or not. I don't know. I really don't. It really depends if we see some price action. I wouldn't mind jumping on AHT again really quickly. But overall, that's the current situation. I am planning to do some more one-off videos on our swing trading portfolio. I want to kind of dive into depths a little bit more on some of these tickers. So definitely stay tuned for that. And if you guys are curious, in the Discord under the swing trade section, feel free to write me if you guys have any kind of feedback on or ideas on certain tickers you want me to cover. But for now, I got plenty. And I'll be sure to post all the Google Sheets that I use as well. That's pretty much everything then, guys. Colby says, Alex, it would be cool to have P&L percent of daily average position sizes show up on the calendar view below the P&L dollar amount. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea at all. That's actually a great idea because we talk about that so much. So what Colby's talking about is, I would assume, is here, if you just zoom in, you can see pretty much the trading profit per day. So let's take January, for example. If we had, let's say, my average position size was, I don't know, $3,000, this would be over 100%, right? If it was, let's say, $1,000 average position size, or $10,000, which it probably was in January, this would be like a 3-4% day here. It's a good idea, Colby. Definitely a good idea. I will. I'm gonna write it down. You know what? I'm just gonna copy your comment. Oh man, I just realized I was not sharing the computer. So what Colby was talking about was right here, the dollar sign, right next to the P&L day. So sorry if I did not just show that properly. Oh well, we'll talk about that so much more. Great idea, Colby, though, and. All right, guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up there. Like always, guys, stay safe. Make some awesome trades. Good luck if you keep on trading. AHT is looking snazzy, so have fun with it. And I might trade it more myself. I'll see you guys in the Discord. And for now, ciao, guys. Peace on out. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Peace, guys. Oh, it's still me. Hey. Aaron, join the Discord tomorrow, or join the April recap tomorrow. We're gonna do a huge Q&A session, and then we'll answer those exact questions. And in the meantime, definitely watch the past sessions. Watch the past monthly recaps because they're gonna answer those questions perfectly. All right, guys, take care, man, and ladies.